Good evening and welcome to Realty Coffee Talk on Awaz Entertainment in Canada around the world. My name is Tahir Qureshi. I'm a fellow of Realty Issue of Canada, broker of record for City Pro Realty Inc. brokerage. Tonight we pick up a subject, can I represent myself in real estate? This is very frequently been asked by consumer who are watching our Realty Coffee Talk episode on Awaz Entertainment and during the course. Before December 1st, 2023, it was possible, but we have used in the past a customer service where you are not represented, but you are provided a customer service. As of December 1st, 2023, the TRESA, Trust in Real Estate Services Act, came into effective, replacing REBA 2002, which eliminated the customer service because there was a confusion who is representing who. And during open houses, sometimes people come and they want to tell you that they know everything about real estate. And now they have the right under TRESA as a self-represented party. That means you are not being given advice or a service or opinion by a real estate professional. Therefore, you are treated a self-represented party when in a real estate transaction where a real estate brokerage is not involved. And you have chosen not to work with a realtor. Yes, you can self-represent yourself in a real estate transaction provided that you understand the risk. There are many risks involved with that. So when you are not represented by a real estate professional, remember that. For example, when this happens, most cases, a listing is put on MLS and a listing brokerage or designated sale representative of the brokerage does an open house, or the property is represented on MLS, realtor.ca, and you look at the virtual tours and information, and because you have experience in buying and selling real estate, you may decide not to be represented. We as a registrant obligated to share with you RECO. RECO is acronym of Real Estate Council of Ontario, the regulator that regulates real estate profession in Ontario on the behalf of the government. They put together a RECO information guide for consumer, for residential, and there is one for the commercial. So that explains your relationship before you make a choice whether you want to hire a brokerage to represent you or you designate a person within that brokerage to represent you. Now, when you are deciding that you don't want to be represented, you want to be self-represented, real estate professional, so you are taking risk. And it put a disclosure on our part. We are required to get a disclosure and consent form signed by self-represented party. That means you want to represent yourself. And we are going to share with you that any information and motivation for buying or selling a property that you share with the realtor or a listing broker or brokerage, any information you share will be shared with our client who is a client of the brokerage. and you will openly say anything you want. But we have to give this information to our client because we have to protect the consumer, our client. Now, if what is, you're talking to an open house, say, I want to offer this, or I will give this offer, and I want to give the maximum this offer. Any information that you share when you are not being represented by the brokerage, it will pass on to our client, because you are not a client, and you have to sign a consent and disclosure form. And whatever you want to throw conditions that are preferred conditions that you want to add or not to add in your offer, whatever that you say to a real estate professional will be shared with our client. So you are running the risk. We will not give you an opinion. We will not give you any services. We're not going to give you any advice except general, accurate, honest information that we share with anyone. So you look at your zoning information, setbacks, size of the property, impact reports or geo warehouse reports, history. All that information is not shared with you because you are self-represented party. So this is the risk that you take, because we have to serve our client and provide service. We only promote and protect the best interest of our client, not you. And we also cannot give you any opinion, advice related to a real estate transaction. So that means we advise you to get your opinion or advice from your independent sources. Buying a property is a very serious transaction. It has a financial consequences for you making mistakes. So we recommend that you will take a professional advice, assistant from real estate professionals. So that's why the Real Estate Council Info Guide give you guidance to pay attention when you are signing a contract, or if you're not deciding to sign a contract, you want to self-represent party, that your interest and due diligence relies upon your own resources, because you have experience, knowledge, without getting an opinion advice from real estate professional. So you're taking a risk. You can always change your mind because you want to negotiate a price. How are you going to come up with a market analysis if you don't have any help from there? Remember, the market data is available, accessible now to people. But how to use the data in the best interest of your client is an art. It's a negotiation, experience, knowledge, the power the realtor have because of years and years of training and continuing education. So you are buying a house, biggest financial decision you are making in your life that have the consequences rest of your life. And if you decide to self-represent yourself, by law you can do that under TRESA, but you need to calculate the risk associated with it. And why not hire a real estate professional? And this is why it's very, very important. You can change your mind and you can say, I decided not to, because there are issues. When you are talking to a real estate brokerage or broker or designated seller representative, the issues are whether the person is designated or not. You want to convert themselves to be a designated buyer representative. There is multiple representation issues, a team involved with this. So First of all, as a third party, you will be signing a disclosure to self-represented party, and you certify the broker real estate agent, including the person who is talking to you, are representing a client in this transaction. And the broker real estate agent named below are not representing or providing any service to you, are acting on behalf of in this transaction. So when that disclosure is made, agent name is there, broker name is there, you sign it. And you have to acknowledge that. Not only you give consent, you also have to acknowledge that. And you self-represented party has to acknowledge the brokerage is representing their own client, which is a seller. And also it prohibits real estate professional to provide service, opinion, advice related to this transaction. So you're going to be signing and acknowledging this, that we are not representing you, giving you opinion, advice, or anything related to that transaction. So you can represent yourself in real estate, but you will be signing consent and disclosure. And also the brokerage will not acting in your best interest. We are not, because we are only dealing with our seller representation agreement with the seller representation designated seller representative with the brokerage, and that is it. So you are totally independent. We're going to take a short break and then we continue our conversation on can I represent myself in real estate.
Q Wireless and Computer अपने तमाम devices, phones, iPads, tablets, MacBooks और laptops के repairs और मरम्मत के लिए हमसे आज ही राब्ता कीजिए। हम quality expertise के साथ-साथ आपको free of cost diagnosis भी देंगे और data security की guarantee भी। अपने मुफ्त कोड के लिए हमें आज ही कॉल करें 647-350-6606।
Popeyes has opened a brand new location in downtown Vancouver. Satisfy your craving for Cajun at this new location off West Georgia and Hamilton Street, where you'll find all your favorite Louisiana-inspired menu items. We sampled the unrivaled trio of sandwiches, the classic, the deluxe, and the blackened deluxe chicken sandwich, and all were delicious. All of the signature fried chicken is marinated for 12 hours, then hand-battered and breaded, served with Cajun fries and mac and cheese on the side. Plus, for a limited time, you can try Popeye's Crispy Chicken Wrap, available now until September 3rd. Check out the new Popeye's location at 700 Hamilton Street today. Who are you bringing with you? Tag them in the comments.
This is the latest opening in BC for Popeyes, with more openings coming soon in both Alberta and BC by PLK Group.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Thinking of buying or selling real estate? Call us today. We are one-stop solution provider for your real estate needs. Our commission plans to meet your budget. Buy, sell, or build. We can help. Think of us today. Call us at 905-785-9923. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Thank you.
Welcome to SFK Law, where we're committed to providing legal guidance tailored to your needs.
When it comes to real estate law, every detail matters. At SFK Law, we will assist you whether you're buying, selling, or refinancing your property. We'll guide you throughout the process with complete transparency.
Whether you're an employer or an employee, our team will provide expert guidance and representation to safeguard your rights and interests. Whether you're an existing business owner or you're looking to buy or sell a business, at SFK Law, we can help you structure the transaction from start to finish.
If you're searching for a lawyer, contact us today to schedule your consultation.
अगर आपको दुबई या मिडिल ईस्ट नुमा ज़ेवरात की तलाश है, तो आपको दूर जाने की बिल्कुल जरूरत नहीं। आज ही हमारे मिसिसागा रिजवे स्टोर तशरीफ लाइए। अल करम ज्वेलर्स। हमारे पास सोने के बेहतरीन कंगन, कड़े, झुमके, हार और सोने के सेट्स भी दस्तयाब हैं। शादी हो या मेहंदी या कोई भी फंक्शन, आपकी पसंद के तमाम जेवरात आपको हमारे स्टोर में मौजूद मिलेंगे। आज ही हमारे स्टोर पर तशरीफ लाइए। अल करम ज्वेलर्स, 3465 प्लैटिनम ड्राइव, यूनिट 99, मिसिसागा, या फिर कॉल करें 905-828-0009। अल करम ज्वेलर्स, फरमाइश आपकी, गारंटी हमारी।
HK Movers, home, offices, apartments and delivery, big or small, we move it all.
HK Movers.
Local and long distance, we also ship cars, Keller transport and moving services.
For service with a smile, give us a call.
Call Mr. Harminder 416-524-6704.
416-524-6704 पे.
Visit 140 Advance Boulevard, Unit number 10, Brampton.
Long distance moving specialist.
HK Movers. HK Movers.
डिक्सी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स और अप्लायंसेस, जहां आपकी तमाम इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स और अप्लायंसेस की जरूरियात पूरी होंगी। हमारे पास आपको हर टॉप ब्रांड मौजूद मिलेगा, चाहे वो वर्लपूल हो या एलजी, सैमसंग हो या जनरल इलेक्ट्रिक्स। हम इन सब के ऑथराइज्ड डीलर हैं। आइए और हमसे 5 स्टार खिदमत का लुत्फ उठाइए। हम आपको तमाम अप्लायंसेस सबसे बेहतर और सस्ते दामों पर फराहम करेंगे, ये हमारी गारंटी है। विजिट आवर वेबसाइट www.dixieelectronics.ca या फिर हमें कॉल कीजिए 905-625-5900. At Dixie Electronics and Appliances, we sell quality and deliver confidence.
And welcome to Realty Coffee Talk on Awaz Entertainment in Canada, around the world. My name is Tahir Qureshi. I'm a fellow of Realty of Canada, broker of record for City Pro Realty Inc. brokerage. We are talking about, can I represent myself in real estate? Yes, you can. Provided that you understand the risk associated with it, provided that you're a seasoned, experienced person, and you also have the ability to seek professional advice from competent professionals, you can do that as long as you're willing to take the risk. As a real estate professional, we are here to protect our clients' best interest. So you sign as a disclosure. There are 2 types of disclosures. Number 1, when a listing is represented by a listing brokerage and no mention of a name of a person as a designated seller representative, then the entire brokerage is going to have a different disclosure and acknowledgement form from the self-represented party. If the seller is a designated representative of the listing brokerage, there is a different form for self-represented party disclosure. So how we do it, we send you the first form, RICO guide, information guide, so you have the opportunity to go through and read that out. Then we consult a meeting and discuss with you all aspects of it, so giving you opportunity, the difference between self-represented party or brokerage representation or brokerage designated seller representation or buyer designated representation. Idea is that you are making the biggest and most expensive decision in your life, and it has the consequences because you have no access to zoning information, setback, use of the property, legal basement apartment, any detail, boundaries, your site survey, and and historic data about the market, trend, future costing, projections, market access available to us through our not only real estate boards like Toronto Regional Real Estate Board, Mississauga Real Estate Board, it's so many boards, but we also have access to GeoWarehouse, impact reports. So we collect this data to analyze it and look at the trend. We have data from Canadian Real Estate Association, which is our realtor.ca, which is, we sponsor that. And we have access to data from there. We have TREB data, Ontario data, and we collect that and we analyze it based on our experience and knowledge to give you a solid advice when you are buying and selling real estate. Particularly now when you are meeting people in open house, the first thing I do, I ask them, do you understand or you have learned about TRESA, Trust in Real Estate Services Act 2002, that became effective. Many people, they have no idea. I say, we cannot give you an opinion. The first thing they want to do is to, when you give them the paper, they want you to know, oh, what is your opinion about this and that? You say, no, I can't give you an opinion. Also, our policy is to designate another person to represent a buyer that is coming through your open house. We are small brokerage, but we are making utmost effort. The buyer will get totally independent advice from another broker within our brokerage, because we are a very small brokerage. So we cannot give opinion because they are not the client, they are just visiting you. And don't get too excited the way we used to do business. So I share with them RICO guide. I always carry a copy with me all the time, so I can share with them. Sometimes I give it to them, sometimes they give me consent to send information via RICO website. I go there and I frequently send the information, then I sit down and talk and explain them. Because in open house you cannot have a private conversation because there are too many people coming in. Sometimes I give them the copy and say, let's come back, or I send them through email by visiting rico.on.ca and send them copy, and then I talk with them and explain the relationship. Then you seek them their opinion if they consent to work with you or they don't want to work with you. Do they want to see other people within your brokerage, or they decided to self-represent? I had experience in my open houses previously in 23 before December, and lots of people come in, I know everything. And really, they don't. And you have to look at that. I've been in real estate now over 18 years, and every day we're learning. It's very challenging. The regulatory changes, compliance is very, very important. Ethics and business practices that we follow. So RICO is a consumer protection agency. They want to build a very confidence in real estate. So because 35% of our economy based in Canada is generating a lot of income through real estate, whether it is a resale or is a pre-construction, lawyers are involved, appraisal people are involved, bank are involved, your construction workers are involved, builder are involved. So many employment opportunity generated through this. And when I can tell you, last year we have lots of calls, lots of people fail to close their deals they bought through construction. And few of them has come to my Realty Coffee Talk prior to we went pandemic online, and they unfortunately did not consult with me or any brokerage, and they end up buying it, and the price went down over $300,000, and they got in trouble. They went to default, and many of them lost a lot of saving because they did not seek advice. So is my advice to you is always seek legal advice, professional advice. We in our code of ethics and regulation says that something that we are not competent, we should not give an opinion. I am a licensed real estate broker of record for City Pro Realty Inc. brokerage. I'm a principal broker of Canada Express Mortgage, license number 13241. And I am also working with Park Home right now as a licensed builder. I did the credentials for all competency with SCRA. I can give you opinion about construction, new homes. If you have any question, if you are planning to build your home, you can call me directly on my phone, 416-451-3489. I'd be more than happy to help you. So we look forward to see you. Please visit realtycoffeetalk.com or my YouTube channel, realtycoffeetalk.com, and provide us feedback. Awaz Entertainment is broadcast around the world on cable network, satellite network, and also Awaz Ent 580. And please provide your feedback. We appreciate and value your feedback. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next Thursday at 7 p.m. Bye for now. May God bless you all. God bless Canada. Bye for now.